Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to organize your side hustle tasks to manage your return on energy and your income producing activities. So let's get into it. In one of my previous videos, I talked about organizing your income producing activities in accordance with theme days. If you haven't watched that video, go and check it out. But today I'm going to give you a specific formula on how you can organize your time so that you know that you are focusing on income producing activities and managing your return on energy for your side hustle. Thank you for being on my channel and watching my content. If you are finding this helpful and interesting, give it a like and subscribe. This framework is so great at helping you organize your tasks for your side business so that you know that you are moving forward in your business every single day. If you want more details on this framework, you can download How to Thrive on a 10-Hour Business Week, the ultimate guide to simplifying your business. The link is in the description below. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have a lot of time in the week to work on my business. I'm a solo mom, I work full time, and this is my side hustle. This is my side gig. And I've been doing this since 2010. And I've also been coaching solo entrepreneurs on how to implement a framework that would help them stay organized and structured in their business. So today I'm going to share that with you. Just a quick break to say that when you are making choices about your business activities, I highly recommend using Kajabi, the all-in-one system for your email marketing, your website, your landing pages. Whether you are doing courses, a membership, or coaching, this system has been a lifesaver for me. You can get a free trial and 20% off if you use my link at jencottis.com/Kajabi. Okay, so get out your notebook, get out your pen, and let's get rolling. Here's the formula. So the formula is the 60-20-10-10 formula. Now the 60% accounts for the amount of time you're going to spend on your promotional activities. The 20% is going to account for the amount of time that you are going to spend of your available business hours working on serving your clients. And the next 10% is all about special projects. So essentially it's the time that you spend on special projects, and the 10% of the time is on admin. Now let's get into these areas a little bit further. What I've noticed is that some people will start creating their businesses in a way that overwhelms them. So it consumes their time. They start doing too much, or they essentially grow to a point that they just start resenting their business. So what this formula can do for you is to help you to give you a framework so that you can keep yourself accountable to how you are spending your time with the limited amount of time that you have in order to move you forward in your business week after week, month after month, quarter after quarter. We also often tend to get that shiny object syndrome, right? So we tend to get pulled away from the things that actually matter to your business. So you might get an invite to do a podcast, but that might not be part of your business strategy in this particular quarter or month or week, for example, and it can kind of throw you off kilter in terms of where you're going, with regards to the roadmap that you have laid out for yourself. So the 60-20-10-10 formula is designed to actually keep you on track so that you don't get off track from meeting your business goals. It's also going to help you stay consistent, and it's also going to keep you honest with regards to how much you're actually reaching out to potential clients in order to grow that business. Now, following the explanation of the 60-20-10-10 formula, I also talk about organizing all your activities into particular theme days. Now, if you haven't watched the video on theme days, I'll be sure to put a link up in the corner. Okay, so let's get into the 60-20-10-10 formula and how to actually apply that to your calendar, okay? So step number one is I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to dump out all of the business activities that you do. So it could be business activities that you don't even think might be business activities. So if you're like going to the store to pick up stationery, that's a business activity. Just write it down. If you are working on your website, if you are emailing, responding to emails, if you're responding to comments, if you're doom scrolling on social media thinking that it's helping you with your business, then write that down. If you are connecting with people in other groups, write that down. If you're posting social media, like really get granular about what the kinds of activities that you are doing in your business. If you are a content creator and you're writing blogs, if you're recording videos, then write that down. If you are doing other kinds of marketing activities, if you're reaching out to talking to clients, write that down. And these are just some of the ideas that you can, hopefully some of these ideas are stimulating and helping with the creative process of documenting all of the activities that you have in your business. I also want you to include things like all the administrative stuff. So maybe you are spending time dealing with your MailChimp, right? Or your Kajabi platform and trying to learn how to figure that out. Maybe you're taking courses to help you learn how to do your business. I also want you to write that down, okay? So we're writing, this is a full laundry list of everything that is happening in your business, okay? Now, on to step 2. Now, take a look at your calendar. And hopefully by now you've carved out some available time for your business that you can actually work on your business. Now, I like to work with a 10-hour business week framework as an example. So for example, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. Now, this may not be you. You may have 5 hours, you may have 20 hours, you may have 40 hours. But this can still apply to you. You're still going to apply those percentages of time, the 60% of promotional activities, the 20% of actually serving your clients and doing the work, the 10% of special projects, and 10% of the admin, okay? So stick with me here. Now that you have your list of activities, I want you to label each of those activities. So for example, if you think that they are promotional activities, just write a P beside that activity. If you think it's a special project that is not an income producing activity, then write SP by that activity. For the activities that you are doing where you are serving your clients, write a D for doing the work. And for any kind of other menial tasks, you may want to write A for admin. So once you're done with that, you're going to group your like activities together. So you're going to look at all of your promotional activities in one place. You're going to look at all of your special project activities in one place. You're going to look at all the client service that you are doing in one place and all the admin in one place. Okay. Now, from there, we're going to move on to the next step, which is sliding it into your calendar. But I want you to be mindful of how you are actually doing this. Now, back when I started business coaching, for example, I used to coach only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fridays were specifically for networking lunches, and this was in 2010, so the internet wasn't as active in terms of like building your business. The online space wasn't the same as it was. Mondays, I might have more of an admin day. And Wednesdays might have been my special project day where I would, work on perhaps writing some workbooks, right? So now what I want you to do is to pick 1 or 2 days or time slots that you have allotted to work on your business that you're actually serving the clients, okay? Just identify those. And you're going to be sliding in the tasks that you identified as your doing tasks into those time slots. Next, you're going to identify a time slot for you to do special projects. So for me personally, I like doing special projects Saturday mornings, right? So Saturday mornings is I can get up early, stay in my pajamas, I'm sitting behind my laptop, maybe I'm writing blog posts, getting ready to create another video, but it's really like where I am behind the scenes and doing some thinking and writing around my content, or working on my next course or writing my ebook, something like that. Okay, so it's not a direct promotional activity, but it is sort of maybe the part where I'm creating a project or creating a program before I get ready to promote it. So for you, you just want to pick a time where you're feeling the most creative for that time slot where you're going to be doing special projects. And then you're just going to essentially slide in your special project activities into that time slot. Next, now this is kind of the exciting part, because I think that this is where that 60% of the business comes into play to really keep you consistent in growing your business, and that's the promotional activities. So now I want you to take those promotional activities and plug them into your calendar in other areas of your calendar. Now with promo activities, you want to spread those out through the week. This activity is probably going to be your biggest list of things that you are doing in your business. And if it's not, then you kind of need to take a look at that. So if we're looking at the 60-20-10-10 formula, you kind of have to look at it from the perspective of, I need to be spending at least 60% of my time on these income producing activities, which is essentially promoting your business and selling your business. Now, what I find most often is that people think that they are doing income producing activities when they're doing the special projects. And I want you to look at your list and see if that is true for you. So if you think, for example, that writing a blog post is an income producing activity, I just want you to rethink about that, because actually it's a special project. The posting of that blog post would be an income producing activity. The sharing of that blog post would be an income producing activity. So I just want you to get the difference of that. This is where it kind of gets a little bit fun for me. I'm not going to deep dive into this too much in this video, but this is where once you have your whole week organized, where you know what day you're doing your income producing activities on, which day you're doing the work and serving your clients, which day you're working on special projects, and which day you're working on admin, you can actually apply specific theme day titles to those days. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I do have another video on that that's going to really walk you through that and help you do that. And I do it in a way that aligns with what I call the one simple funnel. It's essentially doing the marketing, being able to connect with clients, and walking them through a journey with you so that you can engage with them and establish whether they are ready to buy what you have to offer. And then from that, you can connect with them and start with the sales process. Now, once you have this all organized in your calendar, all you have to do is plug and play it and put it on repeat. Now, of course, you're going to find improvements along the way. You want to monitor your return on energy and make sure that when you have decided that you are doing the business, that you have the energy in those time slots to serve your clients and do the business. Same with special projects. The time slot that you picked out, is that the best time for me to be doing that, for me to stay consistent? And the same goes for promotional activities. With promotional activities, it's very important that you are actively engaging in promotional activities more often than not. So while some people may say, well, I have Mondays to do all of my promotional activities, I would encourage you to get away from that and do it consistently throughout the week so that you are consistently growing your business over time. If you found this video helpful, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you in the next video.